Maui's police chief will not be put on leave nor investigated in the wake of a civil lawsuit alleging he moonlighted for jailed rapper Sean Diddy Combs while the chief was a Las Vegas police captain. Gina Mangieri was at today's Maui Police Commission meeting for the unanimous vote.
Earlier this month, the mayor asked the commission to sideline the chief over a lawsuit the chief has not been served with yet and is in limbo over clerical filing errors. And the commission came down heavily on the mayor for jumping the gun, saying they won't do his bidding. A slew of civil lawsuits sprung up after Sean Diddy Combs was charged and arrested for sex trafficking and racketeering. One of them named NFL star Odell Beckham Jr. and comedian Drewski as alleged perpetrators, and Maui Police Chief John Pelletier as an alleged accomplice, moonlighting as private security back in 2018 when he was a Las Vegas police captain.
Is this for real? I didn't think it was even for real. And I actually asked our corporation counsel, is this a real, did they actually file this?
The chief produced pages of receipts and alibis that he was nowhere near the alleged incidents. Beckham and Drewski also say the suit's allegations are false and fabricated. But Mayor Richard Bisson asked the police commission in writing to put Pelletier on leave and investigate.
I got a call by the mayor urging me to put him on leave. Very disappointed because that call should have came from Stacy Moniz.
I think the administration's actions in this regard are concerning. I really do. Which has set a chain of events that come close to defamation and I'm not a lawyer. I do find the mayor to be a man of integrity, and he's trying to do his job as well as he sees fit. But this was a major miscalculation, I think, from his part.
The police union, SHOPO, supported the mayor's call. Public testimony against leave and investigation was overwhelmingly in the chief's favor.
A lesser person would have left after all of this, right? Because it's not helpful for his family, for his children, for himself.
It is punishment. Look at how much publicity has been generated against the chief of police. I mean, honestly, to me, this appears to be slander and not much more.
The chief's lawyer, who had to be paid for personally by Pelletier because he said the county declined to provide a county attorney, had this to say.
At this stage, it has as much legal weight as a blog post or a TikTok video. Seriously. Now, I know what the concern is, and I know the community's concern is that when there's smoke, there's fire, and these claims are sensational. But there's not even smoke here.
The civil suit is still pending in court and has not been served or granted a motion to proceed. Many testifiers and board members say there's no precedent to sideline the chief.
If this commission's going to take action against someone on nothing more than that type of complaint, you're going to be setting a very dangerous precedent because you will get more complaints.
The county spokesperson said in a statement there is precedent for placing appointed officials on leave during an investigation. In this administration, 2 former directors were placed on paid leave pending investigation and were later terminated. The commission voted 7-0 with 1 excused to write a letter telling the mayor they're not proceeding as he requested. The mayor said in a statement, while I respect the commission's right to a leave of absence in such cases does not imply an admission of guilt, but is a necessary step to protect the department's reputation, effectiveness, and public trust. SHOPO said in a statement, the commission's actions today help clarify that if one of our officers faces unproven allegations, they will not face professional consequences by being placed on administrative leave. The chief told us this after the hearing.
The vote today is resounding and says it all. I'd like to point out that I have 2 small children, 16 years old, and nobody's apologized to them. My wife, this police department, for the pain that this has caused.
The chief and his counsel say the chief himself will initiate an investigation if the lawsuit ends up being accepted by the court and served on the chief. But he said it won't be from a position of administrative leave. Reporting from Maui, Gina Mangieri, KHON2 News, working for Hawaii.